Welcome to Monday Live with the Creativity Cave. I'm Dina Rico, and I'm so excited to stamp with you today. I've got some really great projects. I'm proud of myself, and I think we're going to have fun. I also have stamp sets to give away. Yay, that's always fun. And what else do I have? Oh, new classes. Yay. So it's going to be a good day. I'm really looking forward to stamping with you. So, yahoo! But I have to tell you about my weekend. It was not very eventful, but I feel like my old age is for sure showing now because we had Friday. So I told you guys last week that Carl's One Home Meet was going to get canceled, which it did. But they switched it sort of to a track meet that was happening Friday already, not terribly far from here, about 20 minutes from here. So that's not so bad. And that track meet started at 4 and ended somewhere around midnight. So we went and watched Carl. He must have run like at about 6. He ran one race. And then at 10 p.m., he ran his second race of the night. And it was cold, like cold. It was crazy, but I was really proud of him because he did super well. And if that wasn't all, he had to. So he got home at like 1 a.m. And then at 8 a.m. on Saturday, he had to take the ACT. Like, seriously. And then so that was 8 until 1 p.m. And then at 3 p.m., he had to work until close, which was like 10. And we had to pick him up. And then on Sunday, he worked from 10 a.m. until 9 something p.m., which I was not very happy about. But he saw dollar signs because he got time and a half because he worked over 8 hours. So that's crazy, crazy, crazy. It was quite a weekend. And I struggled to keep up with the schedule because I was super tired. Because, well, I couldn't stay up till he got home on Friday night. That was bad mom for me. Usually I do wait till all the birds are back in the nest, but I couldn't stay up. I was so tired. And of course, Saturday morning, my dog didn't get the memo that you sleep in on Saturdays. She was ready to go at like 6:30, and we were like, no. So that was no fun. But he ran really well, which was great. I don't know if I told you guys he's running varsity, which is pretty exciting. So he's very proud of that. He's trying to qualify for something called the Drake Relays, which is like a big deal. It's harder to get to that than state. So I think he's going to do pretty great this year. So proud of him. He's working so hard. I feel bad because I let him, or I made him, I should say. I didn't let him. I made him he's got all honors classes except for food prep, which I think he's probably an honor student, at least in terms of eating. Anyway, I made him take honors English, and he does not like English. And I think English is important from the standpoint that you need to be able to read and write competently to do well in no matter what you do in life. But let's just say I don't philosophically agree with much of anything that the English department teaches. So, yeah. Denise, I love this question. Denise just asked, how do you stay so happy? I love it. You know, I'm not happy all the time, let's be honest. Also, we'll just say, so I kind of have a little bit of a potty mouth.
Have a good night.
Bye, Becky. I have a little bit of a potty mouth. I do. I can't help it. I learned, you know where I learned to swear is when I taught high school at an alternative high school. That's where my my sailor mouth came from. Mostly because those kids swore, and then teachers, like in our teacher meetings, we swore just to like cope. Anyway, so I'm not happy all the time. In fact, last week was probably one of the most frustrating weeks I've had in a very long time, like to the tune of, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I do. But it was a really challenging week just from behind the scenes stuff that I was trying to cope with. That was just really frustrating. And I honestly, I am generally quite happy. Yvette says you don't picture me to have a sailor mouth. Oh dear, I do. Ask Becky, she knows. I really am kind of naughty that way. I think there's a shirt somewhere that says something like, I love the Lord and I cuss a lot, or something like that, or I love Jesus and I cuss a lot. That's kind of right. I just feel like sometimes when you drop a naughty word, it makes everything better. I'm just gonna say, or at least some things better. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I try to stay classy online, but sometimes it's really difficult. Anyway, also, I think I am a very glasses half full kind of gal. Like, I think it actually annoys my husband sometimes because he's kind of just meh. But I'm always pretty, I mean, like what you see on my videos is really what I'm like. Like people always comment when they meet me like, wow, you're just like in your videos. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not fake. This is really me, but I can drop a F-bomb with the best of them. So there. I do. I try to keep it classy. Sherry met me. She knows I can be naughty. But so can everybody, right? Peggy says, sometimes there's no other word that fits. That's true. It's so true. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, I have to giggle. There were a lot of F-bombs dropped last week. I'm just so not going to lie. Because I had some technical frustrations. I had some Stampin' Up! Product frustrations. I had another technical frustration. So I know you guys think, oh, I just stamp all day and it's so fabulous. I'll tell you, Mondays is some of the most stamping I do in a week and during my live. It's just one of those things where a lot of my job now is administrative stuff, computer stuff. In fact, I had a chiropractor's appointment last week and my chiropractor said, have you been on the computer a lot lately? I'm like, yes, why? Is it too tight? I also had a massage last week, which truly was the best gift I could have ever given myself because it had been a while and oh my gosh, it was just wonderful. So anyway, thanks for asking. Whoever, I can't remember now who said that. I'm always so happy. I really am, but I will tell you, last week, if you would have been a fly on the wall here, I think I could have made truckers blush. It was a rough week last week. Anywho, so I am happy to see you guys though. I love, oh, hold on. I'm giggling. I see a comment. Sheila says, I can relate. I worked with students who have behavior disorders. I have a curse jar. It's too far away. I bought a curse jar actually. Well, so this is kind of funny. When Kelly, Barb, and I are together, we're all collectively kind of bad. But what always makes me giggle is when we are at when we're at Barb's house, the sheriff, as we lovingly refer to Barb's husband, he is really cute because he will swear as in a whisper when he swears. So he'll talk completely normal and then his swear word will be a whisper. And so I always joke and say he whispers his swears. And Kelly always giggles when I say that. Anyway, I was shopping actually for my downline gifts for an event for my leaders on my team last October. And we were in this cute little shop that had a swear jar and I bought it. Let's just say I preemptively put like $2 in there last week because I knew it was going to be bad. But it's just so funny. Okay, Barb. That is hilarious. Francie just said, Barb let a mild one slip on a live and you giggled and giggled. I know. And she would be mortified too because she keeps it so classy too. She's much classier than I am. Anyway, it's really funny when she does that. She had a video once that posted with something that was kind of funny and a little naughty. And we just giggled and giggled and giggled because one of her customers said, Barb, I was surprised to hear your mouth. And she had thought she had edited it out, or maybe she thought she had hit stop before she said that. She didn't. Needless to say, she fixed that. It was pretty funny though. Oh my gosh, I will never laugh as hard as I did when I found that out. So anyway, when you're clutching my hands, what you're really saying is yes. I always giggle too because when I'm mad, I type, like if I'm mad about something and I'm typing, and so I think that's always funny because Whitney or Becky, when they hear me type, they're like, ooh, what's going on? Let's just say some strongly worded emails have been sent recently. Okay, so enough of that. I hope you guys had a great weekend. It was kind of cold and dreary this weekend. The sun popped out a little bit on Saturday, but mostly it was pretty chilly and it's just not warm yet. It's another dreary day. I'm hoping for some sunshine because that always improves my mood. I did we took Izzy on a long walk yesterday morning, and she got into some mud because everything's melted and it's rained a lot lately. So there's mud, and I am laughing because we tried to wash her paws off before we brought her in and she could not handle it. I just found a little bucket and we were trying to put each one paw in at a time and she could not figure it out. And let's just say only 2 paws were cleaned before we brought her in because we finally just gave up. But she was living her best life, scoping out every robin there was because they're everywhere right now. And she would really enjoy chasing them. But of course, we did not allow that. So anyway, if you have a dog, you totally get that, I'm sure. Okay, so I have some fun stuff to share with you today. Oh, I didn't know if any of you wanted to see my pre-order. It did arrive today. I did pay extra for that. So I can share that with you before we do our cards. And then I'm really excited because one of my downline is coming over. She's in town here today. And she has, she said, I've got some, what did she say? She has a gift card from the Olive Garden and she wanted to know if she could bring dinner over. And I thought, okay, so yay. All right, well, I'm going to flip the camera around, tell you about a few things, and then we'll look at my fun new goodies. And I'm guessing you might be excited to maybe see the new colors too, because they're really fun. Okay, so I'm going to flip my camera and tell you all the fun things that are happening. So, okay. Yeah, I don't know what my family is going to do for dinner. They're on their own. They could go to Olive Garden. Oops, pardon me. I got so excited. I'm throwing things around. Okay, so first off, game night is back. We're doing it quarterly. And the registration went out last week, so hopefully you got that email. If not, just email me and I'm happy to send you the link to register. So game night is a little bit different than before, mostly the same, but a little bit different. First off, it is going to be quarterly, so it will be this month in April, and then it won't be for another couple months, but we're going to do it quarterly. Second, it will be available to only people who are registered. So in the past, anybody could watch it, but now it's only for people who are registered. So you have to be registered in order to watch the live and participate. We'll still have mystery stamping. We're going to have a fun new game this time. We're going to play bingo. There will be prizes. There will be 6 make and take projects versus 5, which we've done in the past. So it's kind of like a bonus make and take. That's how I like to think of it anyway. We're going to be using the Flowering Rain Boots, the Cactus Cuties, and the Ocean Front. These 2 are bundles, this with dies, this with a punch, this by itself, just the plain old stamp set. So it will be really fun. Do you have to pay? Yes, you do. Your registration fee includes all the pre-cut cardstock to make your projects, 4 games of bingo, mystery stamping, prizes. There's going to be door prizes, which is a little bit different this time. There will also be goodies in your packet that are pretty substantial. So I'm going to be pretty exciting. Is the party virtual? Yes, it's a YouTube live for the video, but it's only available to people who are registered. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So watch for that to be next week. Mystery stamping will be on Monday, and then game night will be Tuesday with the live. So if you have any questions about this, don't hesitate to contact me, and I'm happy to answer those questions. I do have several $100s in prizes to give away, so it's going to be awesome. So I'm excited about that. Also, I've got 2 new classes that are happening this month. My first is the On the Horizon Creativity to Go kit. It is going to be a kit complete with all kinds of awesome projects, and you'll make 8 cards. They are generally masculine themed cards, which I think is really great for this time of year because we have Father's Day coming up and different events that it's handy to have those kinds of things. So I really like the projects. Actually, I love the projects. They are amazing. They're already done, and wow is all I can say. I'm pretty excited about them. I'm trying so hard to get myself in gear. Now, I have to show you this because this is funny. This is my unofficial other class graphic, but I also made an official one. So this is the unofficial one. I found this graphic online. You just fold it in. This is from the show Schitt's Creek. If you've ever seen it, it's hilarious. There's this one episode where they're making a recipe and they have to fold in the cheese. Anyway, I have a fun fold class. Okay. Some of you I knew would appreciate this, but I knew some of you wouldn't. So I made an official fun folds graphic. It's going to be really awesome. We have 9 different card tutorials, and they are really fun folds. Some simple, some complicated. So it's really going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait for this class. I think fun folds are one of my most requested type of card. So I think you'll really enjoy this. And we made a really cool card during my retreat. That was kind of what prompted me to want to do this class for this month. And Barb and Kelly agreed. So that was great. Yay. And then also I have our Sunshine and Creativity delivered box for May. Register during April. Box ships in May is going to be fun projects with the new in colors. And I'm going to show you those in colors here in just a moment. So that's pretty awesome. And then I have a new ordering special. If you spend $50 in my online store, you will get the new Horizons All-Star Tutorial PDF. I don't normally like having an All-Star Tutorial PDF that's the same bundle as my Creativity to Go kit, but they're both awesome and they're really cool projects, like amazing projects. So you get 12 projects in here free with the $50 purchase in my online store, or you can purchase it for $15. And there'll be more information about that on Wednesday because I will have a blog hop with the projects for you. So that'll be fun. Okay, so I think those are all the announcements. Now let's get to the good stuff. I have my catalog. I was looking at this while we were waiting for Carl's race at the track meet. I posted a picture of it. I have my catalog so early for a couple of reasons. One, I'm a demonstrator. You might know that. Two, I am registered for an event called On Tour, which actually I have going on later this week. And part of that registration included an early mailing of the catalog. So that's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I can only show you the cover, but there's amazing stuff inside that I'm very excited about. And I'm going to show you the things that we could pre-order. So on Friday, we as demonstrators could pre-purchase some of the items, select items from the catalog. And I will show you those. And they're pretty cool. I'm excited. There's a lot of really cool, fun things coming. I love the new in colors. I wasn't sure about them at first, but seeing them in person, I'm like giddy. So I'm really excited about it. And then the other thing that's really fun is if you are a demonstrator, you can pre-order. If you would like to become a demonstrator, you can actually get items out of the new catalog from our pre-order list. It's not everything, it's just a select list of things. You can put those in your starter kit. So it's a really great time to become a demonstrator. And whether you want to run a business or enjoy purchasing your items at a discount, there is a place for everybody on my team. And if I can just say, being on my team is pretty awesome. We've got an amazing group of people all over the country, and we would love to welcome you to our group. So if you have questions about that, don't hesitate to drop me a line. I'm happy to explain it to you and help you figure it out. I'm also excited to tell you, Becky, my assistant, she joined on Friday. She woke up and joined at like 3 a.m. So I thought that was pretty awesome. She was excited. Okay, so the new in colors. All right, here we go. I will start with, here we go, the pads. So there's Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet, and Starry Sky. Yvette is asking, does my team have a name? We do. We are called A Little Piece of Art Stampers. And we lovingly refer to that as a little piece of fart stampers, because when you smoosh a little piece of art stampers together, like in a web address, it looks like fart stampers, and a little crass maybe, but kind of hysterical also. At the end of the day, we're all kind of like 9. So, I don't know. Do you guys want to see what they look like stamped? I suppose we could do that. Let me grab some paper. All right. Ooh, Jean, she received the Paradise Palms kit and loves the cards. Thank you. I was really proud of those cards, to be honest. I thought they were pretty awesome. Okay, so we're going to start. Actually, I have this. Okay, so well, let's find a cute new stamp to use that's not ginormous. What do I have? Oh. I'm going to use, this is one of the new sets called Cup of Tea. And I'm going to use this flower to stamp all of this stuff. So our first color is Starry Sky. Okay, so that's a pretty dark royal blue. Then I'll do Orchid Oasis. suppose we should probably clean in between these, huh? That would probably be best. Okay. So Orchid Oasis reminds me of like a periwinkle. It's much more blue than pink. Whenever I think of orchids, I think more of like a pinky purple color. I don't know. Then we have Tahitian Tide, which people were suggesting was like Tempting Turquoise. I would say it's happier than Tempting Turquoise, for lack of a better name or description. Then we have Parakeet Party, which I'm very excited about as well, because it looks a lot like Lemon Lime Twist, but I don't have Lemon Lime Twist handy. I have it somewhere. I just don't know where it is right now. And then this is Sweet Sorbet, which to me looks kind of pinky red. Okay, then we have our Stampin' Write markers. So let's color those between each. So you can see that's a really dark color. Woo, bright. They're really bright colors, which I love because they're very happy colors. And then the old in colors, the ones that were new this past year, those are a little more subtle. Okay, then we also have blends in all the colors. Okay. So let's take a look at those. Let me just, I'm going to draw a line. So we have Stampin' Write markers. Now let's do blends. So this is Starry Night, dark and light. And then we've got Orchid Oasis. Oh my gosh, I'm going to struggle to not say Orchid Opulence. Can anybody like appreciate that? Okay. There's that one. I'm excited about this turquoise. I don't think we have enough variety in the aqua family. That's just my personal opinion. So I do think it looks similar to Tempting Turquoise, but it's I guess a happier color. It's brighter. I don't want to call these neon colors because that's not accurate, but they're good and bright. Okay, then here we have, oops, that was the light color on top. Here's the dark. Hopefully I can get the dark. This color I'm excited about in a blend. And then finally, Sweet Sorbet. Sweet Sorbet is the color I'm not totally sure about what I think of it. Ooh. See right there, that looked very Poppy Parade-y to me. I don't know. Okay, so these are Stampin' Blends. That was not spelled very well. So there we go. Okay, now let's take a look at the cardstock, because that's another place where we can really make some decisions about how green it is. And then I know y'all are going to ask me how all the colors compare. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, I don't have all the colors like we've ever had at my fingertips, on my fingertips at the moment. So let's just throw some scraps up real quick of each color. Ooh, sorry. and then we'll comparison all of them. Okay. So put little swatches, and then I'll pull out some of the other colors so that you can compare and contrast, because I know that's what you're dying for. Okay. All right. So I've got, what is this, Starry Night? Oh dear, I don't have any of these names figured out yet. So there's Starry Night, Orchid, Oasis. Told you I can't remember them. Parakeet Party. Tahitian Tide. And Sweet Sorbet. Okay, so let's pull out some colors. All right, here is Poppy Parade. So Poppy Parade is a little warmer color and a little, I don't know, like this color is flat. I'm not sure if that's the right term. It's just different. So that's interesting. Here's the big comparison. Granny Apple Green is much darker. This is substantially lighter. So a lot lighter. Like I said, I don't have a piece of Tempting Turquoise handy, but like this is Bermuda Bay. So it's different. Then this is Gorgeous Grape against our two blues. Let's also compare that to, I know many people are sad about Misty Moonlight leaving. You can see these are just happier colors. This is kind of a dull, I don't know, sad color is the right term, but it's different. Here is Night of Navy, also to compare. So definitely more purpley than blue, but those will give you some comparisons. Any other colors you want me to pull out quick for this? Real Red, you can see, is substantially different. So I think these are going to be really fun and happy and bright colors. So I'm really looking forward to them. I think it's going to be good. And I'm really looking forward to like playing with different colors and seeing how they kind of interact with both our current colors, and seeing if I can pull out some of our older colors to kind of compare them to. So I think that'll be fun. I know everybody's wishes they had something or misses something. I know. But it is what it is. This is what we've got. So I always like to have an infusion of new colors. So I hope you're excited about them. And there's also designer series paper and ribbon and some other things, which I'll show you here as we get to them. So let's start looking at some of the other goodies. So those are the colors. Let me quick throw these on here. I, unbeknownst to myself, ordered 2 sets of pads because I guess I didn't fully realize that I had ordered one. I think it was the individual pads on the pre-order were all by themselves, and then at the very end there was the bundle, whatever. It's okay. I need them, so it's all good. Plus, Becky is leaving me. I don't know if I mentioned this on my regular live. She is moving. She's moving to Texas. She's going to continue working for me. But I'm so sad. So I may have to send her home with them. I don't know. Actually, she said that she got these on her starter kit. Well, anyway, so there you have it. All right. So let me show you some of the fun goodies I've got. The first is the Cup of Tea stamp set. There is some very fun designer series paper that coordinates with this. There's, of course, a set of dies, and I don't know if there's other stuff or not, but I'm pretty excited. So there's really fun paper. Ooh, you know what this looks like? This looks like fresh freesia is going to match nicely with those new purples. That's exciting. So this is really fun, bright, happy paper. Ooh, look at that. Oh, me likey. Nice, 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 nice. Bright, fun, happy colors. I'm excited about that. Oh, that's sweet. The envelope. Ooh. Fun, fun, fun. These are all the new in colors with a couple additional colors included, like Crumb Cake, Crushed Curry, Fresh Freesia, Garden Green, and then the new in colors. There are dies that go with this. That I've got here. And they look like that. So kind of a fun cup and then all the things. I love that there's a little lemon slice out of this and a cute little tag. So this is going to be fun. And I like the sentiments that come with this. So I think this will be a really great set. 2 tags. I like that. Yay. All right. There's that. Next up, we've got Framed Occasions. And I can't remember if something goes with this or if it's on its own. So you'll have to pardon me for that. I do have a set of frames, but I can't remember if that goes with this or not. So let me pull this open and then we'll see if this goes together. Because there are some frames that are just standalone frames as well, dies. But I can't remember because I don't have any of this stuff memorized. Are you kidding me? I don't know. I don't think these go together, but I could be wrong. This is cool. These are frames. I think these might have been well, I don't know. So anyway, that's Fabulous Frames dies. I probably should keep these together so I don't miss them. Ooh, He's All That. This is, ooh, Beautiful Shapes dies goes with the Framed Occasions. Thanks, Debbie. Beautiful Shapes dies. Do we have those? Could we get those? Did I get those? Uh-oh. I don't see Beautiful Shapes. Did I not order those and I could have? Should have? Didn't? Beautiful Shapes. Oh, the Beautiful Shapes we currently have. Never mind. Got it. I figured it out. Okay. Yes, they're in the mini catalog. Thank you. That because of this shape. It's the set, you know, that's got that. Okay. He's All That is a new bundle as well. These are fun little masculine typed dies. He's All That. And here are the All That dies. And they are pretty fun. I love this. Holy smokes, you're amazing. That's pretty funny. So, ooh, these look good. Kind of some labels, some texture, some flags and tags kind of things. So these will work really nicely with this set of dies. That's going to be fun. And then I believe we've got some DSP to go with that. That looks fun. Kind of a little bit of a barbecue theme. And, ooh, these are nice. Nice texture-y stuff. Ooh. Cool, cool, cool. Then check this out. There's a sheet, 2 sheets of, these are all die cut pieces, you guys, like laser cut. Oh, how fun. And they're just like designer series paper, but they're laser cut. And then the rest. So how fun is that? Oh, gonna enjoy those. All right. Next up, I'm gonna throw those in there because that's what they go with. And you know I'm making a mess already. Next up, we've got Happiness Abounds. And is that a standalone set or do we have dies? I think this is a bundle with the happiness and blossoming happiness. I'm guessing that goes with this, but I don't know for sure. Yes, I do believe it does. So this is really pretty. Oh, I can't wait to color that. Watercolor, Stampin' Blends, all of it's going to be good. Yay. And then look at this. These are some fun edge pieces like notebooks. And then this die cuts a really cool design out. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And that is that what's on the catalog cover? I think it might be. Yeah, it is. Which means there's some designer series paper that goes with this. And if I'm not mistaken, is like knock your socks off gorgeous. So let's take a look at that. Again, that's from the cover of the catalog is the designer series paper. So first of all, how pretty is that? Gorgeousness. Oh my gosh. Oh, my heart is so happy. Oh, and the colors are gorgeous. Look at that, people. Look at that. Oh, gosh, this is gorgeous. I'm so excited. Oh, goodness, this looks amazing. Okay, so that's on your must-have list, just saying. Okay, there we go. All right, next up. Ooh, maybe that can be my first class. All right. Oh my gosh, they really are pretty. Okay, next up, what do we have? Ooh, this is pretty cool. Wisteria Wishes. So a really pretty set of dies. And really fun stuff. Ooh, I'm excited. And is there paper that goes with this? I don't think so. But I could be wrong. I don't know. There could be. All right. Next, we have Nature's Prints. Ooh, this is cool. So there's dies for this, as well as designer series paper. And it's really cool. It's like sun prints. So yeah. I saw somebody say something about paper share. Yes, I will be doing paper shares. Don't you worry. So these cut out these really cool images. And then the designer series paper is beautiful. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can actually make sun prints with special paper that like changes in the sunlight. And that's potentially what some of this paper is made from. It's gorgeous, like hues of blues, but there's also like a gray in there as well. Isn't this cool? Some stripes, some splotches. This must be gray granite is my guess. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, this is gonna be so pretty. Oh, splotches. More gorgeous patterns. So that's gonna be really fun paper. Oh, I'm so giddy. All right, next up, Brewed for You. This is like beer and ale type things. Probably good for men who are into that. Another another round for your birthday. And then there's cool dies that go with that. I wonder if that's a hop. You know, my vast knowledge of all things beer, which is a joke because I know nothing except that I don't like it all that much. But I think it'll make some good cards. Here's a cool one. Sending Smiles. I really love when we have sets that have like a big word and then a bunch of different words that you can mix and match with it. I think that's lots of fun. So here are the dies that go with this one. So there's a couple labels, a couple small flowers, the word sending, the outline of sending. That's always awesome. And then, of course, all the pieces and parts to this. So this is going to be a really fun one. Ooh, Brenda says it's barley. That makes sense, because isn't that what it's made from? I don't know. Oh, this one is going to be really good. Stylish Shapes. Were all of you having heart attacks after they discontinued the stitched shapes dies? Well, here we have circles, squares, and flags. So thank you, Stampin' Up. Mama needs her stitched shapes. So now they're called Stylish Shapes. Okay, there we go. Ooh, this is probably one of my other favorites, the Bottled Happiness. So this comes with the bottle punch, and that's going to be lots of fun. And who's thinking about blue glass bottles? Oh, so exciting. So I love that it's a punch, so that's going to be awesome. Next up, I've got Fresh Cut Flowers. I think this is a standalone stamp set, and it's just very, very pretty. Another standalone stamp set is Wild and Sweet. So that looks kind of fun. I don't know about Wild and Sweet, though. Like, and also, I don't think koalas are very sweet either. So I don't know. That's interesting. Does it match the other set, the beer set? Like the whiskey set? I don't know what you mean, which other set. I'm not sure. Okay, then we've got Sweet Songbirds. I almost didn't get this, but I don't know. It's got a punch. I'm not a huge bird person, but this has a bird punch, which is kind of cute, so that'll probably be all right. Ooh, this one I like as well. Oh, this is a cool bundle, you guys. The Botanical Layers you can get as a bundle with the Lovely Layers vellum. So these are vellum sheets. Let's see if we can crack these babies open. And this is going to be all kinds of fun. Also, I can't believe I haven't even started making cards yet. That's not good. But it is what it is. So there's a bunch of layers of vellum. What? This is going to be so fun. And then there's a bunch of plain pieces of vellum. So I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this baby right here. And now I don't know what to do because I just opened it. Super fun. Let me put this back in here. Okay. Next up, I've got a standalone die set, Dots and Spots. This will be fun. Okay. So this is, ooh, it's just like, it's kind of like the stitched greenery. It's just a die, but it cuts out polka dots. That'll be fun. All right. Next up is the In Color 6x6 Designer Series paper. So you know how we have all the color families designer series papers. This is what this one is going to be this year. These are the patterns. So there's these two patterns, and then we'll flip them over and see the other two patterns. Oh, there's one. So we're going to have polka dots. Oh, yay. Actually, they're like hexagon dots. And then kind of liney things. So there we go. So these are this is the set of that. There will be one of these packets for each color family, as well as the continuing in colors from this past year. Okay. Now, are you ready to get some excitingness?
Let me show you the new in color ribbon. It's pretty. It's so fun. Oh my gosh. It's like sparkly. This one looks really awesome. It's 1/8 inch ribbon. It's very thin, so it's going to tie, I think, quite nicely. Let's give it a bow tie test and we'll see for sure. Oh yeah. Yay! There we go. Look at how awesome that is. And like flat as can be. This will be amazing for cards and it won't cause problems. So that'll be, oh, so much fun. So I'm excited about that. There's a pretty little bow in our, let's see, what color is this? Starry Sky, is that the color? No, that can't be right. Yeah, Starry Sky. Good job, Dina. So I love that. I love that it's kind of got a little sparkle to it. So I think that's going to be a lot of good stuff. So here are this comes in the in colors. I think that's the only ribbon we could order. We could also get these cute little domes for that bottle punch that I showed you earlier. Okay, then are you guys ready for more excitement? These are the Glassy dots assortment. And they are just bright and shiny. There's no like glitter in them or anything, but they're just very glassy, very bright and fun. I don't know if these have specific colors called out. I personally see Coastal Cabana, but probably Tahitian Tide. This could be many of the yellows. This looks like Melon Mambo, but could probably even go over to, well, polished pink maybe, but even rich raspberry if you were really thinking. Then I think this could probably cover Gorgeous Grape, but maybe the Starry Sky as well too. So yeah, that's going to be fun. I believe there's some in-color gems, but I don't believe they were available when I placed my order, although I think they have since come in. Here's a Fern 3D embossing folder. I don't know if this goes to something in particular or not. Oh, then we have the in-color glimmer paper. That's going to be fun. This is 6x6, which actually I kind of like. I found I struggled to use my glimmer paper before because it was just so big. So these are the new in colors. And what's nice about these gradients is I think they will coordinate with lots of other colors too. So like I see this coordinating with several other colors like Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, Coastal Cabana, Granny Apple Green, Poppy Parade, Real Red. So that'll be good. Okay, last couple things to share with you. Yeah, I can get that back in there. These are Tea Boutique cards and envelopes. Ooh, and they look mega super very fun. Okay. So these are note cards and envelopes in the in colors. Okay. Oh, so fun. Okay, that's going to match with that designer series paper. And then look at how pretty the envelopes are. They've got little floral images on here. Oh, fun, fun, fun. Oh, and then it kind of carries over to the front too. Or the back, I should say. How cool is that? Those will be fun. Then we've got, this is some black and white paper called Perfectly Penciled. And because Stampin' Up! Gets that, they understand we like black and white, so that we can add our pop of color. And these look fun. Oh my gosh. So they're kind of a sketchy pencil-y look. Very cool. This probably coordinated with something that I showed you already, but didn't realize that's what it goes to. This is Pretty Prince designer series paper. And maybe it's, I don't know what that is. But, ooh, it's interesting. Oh, I wonder if this kind of coordinates with last year's colors. I don't know. Oh, this is kind of different. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. I'll have to figure it out. And then the last thing I have to show you looks pretty awesome. It's called Brush Stroke Designer Series paper. And it's kind of thin like typing paper almost, but it's got actual texture in it. Can you see that? It's really pretty, but it's thin. I think it's going to be fun. It kind of looks like it has a bit of a pearlescent shimmeriness to it. And it looks like we've got Night of Navy, either mint or maybe, actually, does it say? Blushing Bride, Night of Navy, Soft Succulent. So there we go. Very pretty. Gorgeous paper. Okay. Oh, those go with the sun. Thank you, Catherine. Yeah, see, it's so hard because I can't show, like, I can't have my catalog out. And I worry that if I would have it off to the side that I'd show it. And oh my gosh, I don't want to get in trouble. I've gotten in trouble before. I showed it like, I can't remember. I showed it like an hour before the catalog went live once and they yelled at me. I seriously was like, really? Anyway, gotta follow the rules. All right, so there you have it, friends. The new catalog pre-order. So any of those things that I just showed you are things you could get in your starter kit if you wanted to join Stampin' Up. So it's pretty awesome. If you have questions, like I said, let me know. Joining my team really does rock, though. Yay. When can you order? That's a great question, Deborah. The answer to that is May 3rd. So just under a month from now, you could count down the days. So yay. All right. So I've got 2 stamp sets to give away. The first is Brave Vikings. And I have that going to Connie Adams. So congratulations to Connie. To get entered into my stamp set drawings, all you need to do is share my video onto Facebook or order, and both of those will get you into the drawings. The other winner we have, I didn't do this last week, so that's why 2 this week. The other winner is Melody Habib. So congratulations to you, Melody. I think I have both of your addresses. So congratulations. We'll get those stamp sets sent out to you. All right, time to stamp. I've got some great projects to share with you today. One is featuring my favorite All Squared Away bundle. You can get this as part of our discontinuing list. It's on sale, so it's a great deal. The stamp set and the coordinating dies. The dies are amazing. I'm actually going to use mainly the dies today, but I will use a little stamping on here. I am going to create a card with, well, a nice thick white card base. You know, that's one of my faves. There's a bunch of questions coming. If you're a demonstrator, do you get a copy of the catalog? Of course you do. There's information on the demonstrator website under new catalog that has all the information about how your catalog comes to you. And yes, you will get one in the mail. Another question, it was something about like, why can't you share the inside of the catalog? I don't know. It's not my rule. I can't figure out why. I wish it wasn't such a big deal. I don't see what the difference is in the 29 days we have left, but that's just me. 28 days. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I wish, but anyway. Okay, so I took and die cut this out of some of our Pattern Party Designer Series paper, and I'm going to attach this. I'm kind of giggling because my voice seems to be going in. I don't know why. haven't done anything strenuous, not since Friday night anyway. I mean, of course, I cheered. There was a guy in the stands next to me who said, "So Carl's your son?" I was like, "Yeah." And then in his second event, at the end of the night when everybody's tired, I was really yelling pretty good. It was the mile he was running. And a kid next to me who's like from one of the other teams, he's like, "Which one's your kid?" And I pointed him out and he cheered for him too. I thought that was pretty sweet. And can I just tell you, my son ran a mile in 4 minutes, 51 seconds. And I can't even wrap my head around that. Like, that's insane. And he was kind of not thrilled with his time. Like, he could totally do that better. Oh, Terry, I know you weren't questioning me. I don't know. My sass was completely directed at Stampin' Up, not you. I don't know why. See, if they would just ask me what to do, I would tell them better stuff. Okay, so I adhered this die cut piece to a second piece of designer series paper from the same pack. This is from the Pattern Party. Yeah, I've been throwing a bit of sass at Stampin' Up's direction these just last few days. I'm just going to say that. This last week. Okay. There we go. So, black layer on here. I know, right? He is a speed demon. I can't even wrap my head around it. Like, I don't like. I could maybe drive a mile in 4 minutes, 51 seconds, but definitely not running it. So anyway, okay. There we go. And I think it's funny too because all this time Ella has been better than Carl, but now that he's physically caught up to her, or the fact that he's a boy and he's physically better than her because of that, and his legs are like twice as long. He's surpassed what she was able to do during her time running, and I think she's just kind of like, man. It's kind of sweet though. The two of them have a little bit of a rivalry. Okay, so I'm going to pop this up. I embossed this piece with I think it's the Hello and Thanks embossing folders. I don't believe those are retiring, but I'm not 100% sure on that because I don't know off the top of my head the whole list by heart. I don't think so. And then I die cut from another one of the patterns, the little flowers that fit on here. I die cut those in this black pattern, and we're going to add those on top. And they just kind of line right up on there. How fun is that? So I love this white on white. So this square was like 3 inches, and then these got smaller. I don't know the sizes, but I will put the dimensions into the video description after, like tomorrow. And then I'm just going to line these up on here. Where's my other Take Your Pick tool? Oh, I have another Take Your Pick tool with a tacky end, but I can't seem to see it. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say I've used it like today, recently. Can I find it? No. The only thing about it is the tacky would pick up these for me. Okay, so we're just going to plop these on. But isn't this just super pretty? Yeah. Okay, so I think we need 2 more. And then last but not least, well, 2 things actually. We're going to stamp a sentiment on here, and then we're also going to embellish. Gotta embellish. But I just love these, and you can see I'm kind of smooshing them. Imagine my desk is a bit crowded. It is because of all the pre-order stuff. But actually, I had it pretty nice and cleaned. I spent some time yesterday cleaning and organizing everything. Okay, so now I've got A whole bunch of my in color jewels. These come in all the colors, but I, for some reason, have a whole bunch of these left over. And, hi. Yeah, I'm not even close to being done.
I made your dog pee.
Oh, that's great.
Andy loves me.
I bet he does. Was she excited to see you?
Yes.
Sharon is here from my team, and she said, I made your dog pee. That's great. So these are pale papaya gems from the In Color Jewels, but note how nicely they go with this yellow paper. So that's pretty fun. And then last but not least, I wanted to, well, actually, we got to stamp our sentiment on here. I wanted to add a bow, and I was going to take the, the Playful Pets paper and stamp, or I'm sorry, ribbon, and stamp that on, but there's two patterns. There's a black pattern and a white pattern. So I thought it might be, or I'm sorry, a black pattern and a red pattern. I thought it might be kind of fun to stamp or to add. Oh my gosh, the words are not coming out right. I'm all flustered for some reason. I was thinking I'd put the red pattern on here, but we can do both and then you can tell me which one you prefer. So there's red and white or black and white as part of this ribbon combo pack. So which do you think would look best on here? And we'll do the red because I thought, ooh, it adds a pop of color, but maybe it's not the right pop of color. I don't know. And then here's the black and white. So you tell me which one you think is better. And I'll flash both. Words are hard, Joy. Oh my gosh. So do we like the white and black or the red and white? Vote now and let me know. And then while you're doing that, I'm going to clean up a little. Okay, let's see. Black, most people are saying black. A couple reds, black, 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 red, black, 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 red, black, black, black. I think we're going to have to go with black because that's what everybody's saying. Black and white. Okay, so I'm going to glue dot that on here. There's a lot of votes for black. We're going with it. All right, so there is our card. And then we have good things grow ... like our friendship. We'll add that to the inside of our card. And I have one more flower, so I could add that to the inside as well. And Kathy, if you're watching, I got you, girl. We got the inside of your card. And then we can just throw this on the inside like that. But I'm not going to put a gem on the inside because that'll like cause problems. Oh, so cute, isn't it? I love it. All right. Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you this earlier during my announcements. I will be doing a live tomorrow at 10 a.m. because Carl has a meet tomorrow evening. 10 a.m. to showcase all the retiring stamp sets. A whole bunch of them are already sold out, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'll show you everything I got because I spent many hours this weekend, and I do mean many, organizing them all. So there you go. All right. This is a card that Cynthia, who I just saw her name flash on here, she sent me this. She's so cute. And I thought that this is really fun. And so I wanted to kind of recreate my take on this card. I'm changing it a little bit, but I really liked this card from her. So this features the On the Horizon stamp set, and there's dies that coordinate with this. So I'm going to, and I didn't put any of the dies in here, but you definitely could. I wanted this to be a fairly simple project. I'm going to start with an Evening Evergreen card base. And I've got a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of white, which we'll put on here in just a moment. And then I've cut my designer series paper, and I can't even tell you the dimensions, but I will post them, you know, in this video when I'm done so that you can see the sizes of everything. And so I've just arranged them on here, and you can see the pattern all kind of stays together. And so there's some really nice sentiments in here. I'm going to do relax and enjoy your day. And then we're also going to stamp some birds. Those birds are like totally awesome in this stamp set. I really do like them. So I'm going to stamp on here in some Night of Navy ink. And then you guys are going to laugh at me. I can never remember which way the birds go. So we'll just kind of do whatever. So I'm going to put my sentiment up at the top here, like so. Okay, and then I'm going to put some birds. But literally, I gotta double check which way's up with my birds, because I don't want to mess them up. Okay, so is that way up? Yeah, I think that way's up. All right, so I'm going to stamp some birds on here like so, and then a few more birds on here like that. So pretty simple. And then we're going to adhere all of our pieces. Now, Cynthia, I have been meaning to ask you, what stamp set is this from? Do you know? Because I don't know. I'm not sure. Sandra is asking, what time is it? The time zone I'm in is the same as Chicago. So it is Central Daylight Savings Time right now is the time we're in. Okay, I'm also going to take this tree image and stamp that on this piece as well. And I'm going to stamp that in Evening Evergreen ink. Oh, it is from Grassy Grove? Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but I don't think it is. Because there is not 2 deer in here. That's what I thought too. Ooh, someone said Snowfront. Ah, it's retired. Dang. I had a feeling. Okay, so there's my trees. And I lined that horizon line perfectly up. That was kind of a fluke. But I lined that up perfectly on here as well. Okay, so let's put all these layers together, and then that's all there is to this card. It's so easy. So I love this card, and thank you so much for sending this, Cynthia, because I think it's just so fun. I've been itching to make it since I received it, so I appreciate it. Oh, that reminds me, I have cards to share, but you know what? I don't think I'm going to do that today. I can't, because my dinner's already here and we still have a few cards left. All right. But isn't this fun? So, so nice. A very simple card. And then, of course, you can put a white layer in there. Is the stamp set available, and will it carry over into the next catalog? The On the Horizon catalog or stamp set is not in the upcoming catalog, which means it will be retiring. It's still got a couple months left, so there's some time. The dies are amazing. This is a must-have for me, for sure. I have a class on it this month and a tutorial on it this month, so an all-star tutorial. So I think it's worth it. So here is Cynthia's card. Once again, the deer, as we have now confirmed, is from the snow front stamp set. I do remember that now that somebody figured that out. So thank you. So there we go. All right. That was our second card. Our next card is going to be from the Dahlia Days. This is, Janice says she loves the stamp set, but could you go without the dies? I actually think the dies are the best part of it, to be honest. And I'm going to go ahead and say no. They're amazing dies, so I don't think you should skip them. Like, I really don't. Like, I love them. I know we didn't use them on this card, but they're pretty awesome. Okay. The Dahlia Days is a pretty stamp set. This is in the mini catalog right now. And we are going to use this to make kind of a fun card. I've got a real red card base. So I'm going to fold this up. And then I'm going to take the large label stamp out of here and pull the insides out. We're going to stamp this. Yeah. Hold on, I got to get a different block. Oh, I got to open my drawer super wide. I just think it's so pretty. By the way, you know what else I thought of adding to that card back there was a sailboat. I meant to say that earlier. Okay, so I'm going to ink this up in real red ink. So I love this because it's like a label with flowers around it. And then what I also love about it is there is a die that will cut it out as well. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this down. Look at how pretty that is. All right, so we're going to die cut this with the die that is coordinated to go right along with this. And then there's a bunch of sentiments we can choose from for this. Let me run this through. So tell me which sentiment you'd like. I'm thinking To an Amazing Woman, but Thanks for Your Kindness is another good one. Okay, Tiffany, hold up a second. Okay, so there we go. And then what I'm going to do is take and add a really fun piece of paper to this. You might be saying to yourself, wow, where did that come from? And the answer is it is in the, I think it's called Count Down the Days. It's Memory and More cards. What a year, Memory and More card pack. Okay, Memory and More's. So I'm going to cut this down. This is a 4x6 piece, so I'm going to cut it to 5 1/4, and then of course by 4, and that'll fit. Actually, I'm going to trim it down just a skosh more than that. I'm going to trim it down to 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay, and like I said, this is a Memories and More card, so it's pretty fun. And then I'm going to layer this on a 4 by 5 1/4 white panel, and then I'll have a second 4 by 5 1/4 white panel for the inside. Okay. All right, so let's adhere this to this. Okay, and then that is going to go on here. like this. And then I'm going to put this white piece on the inside, but I'm going to add that leftover strip right here to make it fancy, because you know how I'm fancy. All right, there we go. Now, I die cut the cool big background die, and we're just going to throw this right over the top. Ah! Okay. And I'm just going to put some glue dots under a few spots. And then we'll tack this down like so. And then there seems to be some debate as to whether this is right side up or upside down. I really think you can do it. Honestly, you can do it any way you want. Yeah, don't worry about that. Okay, so I've got this on here, and then I have a circle die cut in vellum that I'm going to add. I'm going to skip that. Okay, now I'm going to take some of my red ruffled ribbon. This was a carryover from the holiday catalog. Oh, actually, before we do that, I'm going to stamp my sentiment in polished pink. I think I saw a few To an Amazing Woman flash across my screen. Yeah, that'll fit perfect. And we're going to stamp that on here in some polished pink ink, which will coordinate with our card. Yep, that was upside down. Glad we checked. Okay, so there we have that. And then, as mentioned, we're going to add some ribbon on here, like so. Oh, all my pre-orders in this basket if you want to. Yeah, you can take it. Sharon wants to see the new stuff.
I'm just helping to clean up.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate your efforts. It's very sweet of her. But I really like the new colors. They're happy.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so I'm going to put my ribbon zigzag underneath here, and then we're going to put some gems on here. Now for this, I'm going to carefully put some of my Seal Plus. You know what? Use a light touch and it doesn't rip. How about that? Okay. Oops. We'll get the zigzag going. I might need a little bit more. Okay. And then I'm just going to pop this up over the top with my dimensionals kind of in the two corners, and then the ribbon will hold the rest up. So I'll put one over here and one over here, like so. Super fun. And then, as mentioned, I have some of these gems. I have an exorbitant number of the pale papaya gems left. So we're just going to start sticking these down in the centers of the flowers on here, like so. And, well, I kind of have that one committed. Then we'll put maybe a couple littler ones up here in those. And then finally, I really used a whole bunch of those up on this card. It was worth it. Finally, we're going to throw a touch of pink in because we can. And I'm going to put that in the center of this flower right there to add a little bling. So now we've got just so much fun stuff happening in here. And we could, we could add, you know, something, any of these sentiments can go on the inside of this card, which is really awesome. I love that there's any sentiments for this one as well. So let's stamp that right here. Oh, so much fun. Isn't that cool? So that's how you use that big background. We will be featuring this bundle in our online class this month, our Fun Folds online class. You don't have to have it to make the Fun Folds, but that's what we're going to use for our projects. And it's a pretty great set. I really like the sentiments, of course, as well. And somebody asked if you have to put extra postage on. No, but what I recommend is that you put a cover sheet of cardstock over this, because it will protect those gems when you run them through the post or through the mail. This should be just fine in a regular envelope. If you get thick bumps, like from big thick bows of ribbon, sometimes that can cause a lump that will require additional postage, but this one will be fine. Okay. And then last but not least, I love this little set of Memory and More cards that I showed you. This is called What a Year. I believe it's 50% off right now, which is awesome. And these are super cute projects that you can easily make. And there's rainbows. So they had me at rainbows, let's be honest. You can make super quick and easy cards out of this. Let's make 3. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of my gems here for a sec. I've just got some real red card bases because that will go perfectly. You can add to this 4 by 5 1/4 white panels on the inside. I'm not going to, just for time's sake. And then literally all I'm going to do is add Memory and More cards on here. I think this was sort of geared towards like a journaling, like a bullet journal that you could make, or an album for memory keeping. So you could for sure like do a year in the life of, or that kind of a thing with it. But I'm just going to make fun cards. Okay, so there's one card. Now we're going to add sentiments to this, don't worry. Our next card, and actually, well, oh, for the crafter in your life, how cute is that? I like that one a lot. Can you tell? So we're just going to add these to the cards, and then we'll add sentiments here after in just a moment. And you can do that a lot of different ways. But holy, super duper cute. Of course I had to use that one. It's got rainbows on it. You know, I love the rainbows. Okay. We're almost done. And I'm just using the 3 by 4 pieces because there's also 4 by 6 pieces. And for those, you can just trim them down like I did on that Dahlia card. And then you can add the leftover piece to the inside. So that's really fun. Okay, and we're going to do one more. So I just love how simple and easy these cards are to create. You could also put them on layers of 4 by 5 1/4 paper. Like, look at that. That's cute. They're so easy. I love that you can do this without thinking. And then I really extra love that these are 50% off right now. So you can get a bazillion of these for $5. I mean, that's a great deal. Okay, so we've got all this. And now you can take die cut pieces. I'm just pulling some die cuts I have. These are stitched rectangles. Ooh, I got some longer ones. Longer ones, shorter ones. Or, you know, you can do a punch, whatever you have handy. And so then we can stamp sentiments to go with these. So I could actually just take and use the sentiments from this Dahlia Days. So we've got You Made My Day. That'll fit. This, I think this Thank You will fit. And then To an Amazing Woman, that'll fit. So the color scheme on these is all pretty similar. And it doesn't list it on the package, but it's in the catalog. So all the colors will be listed for you to know which coordinate. I'm going to use Real Red since that's the color of my card base. You Made My Day is one. Thanks for Your Kindness is going to be another one. To an Amazing Woman is another one. And then, let's see. Ooh. I'm going to do a Thinking of You from On the Horizon. It was here, so I could pull that out quick. Ooh, can I get this to work on this block? I think so. And I think that'll fit on my slightly longer stitched rectangle. These are ones I just had sitting left over from stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put my Thinking of You on here. And I feel like I got to pop that one up. You can or you cannot. You can add a bow to go with these. You could add gems to go with these. You can add whatever you want. I just love how easy these cards are. I mean, look at how quick this was. To make these. Oh my gosh, I love that. So super fun. So again, I'm going to just programming note remind you. Oh, I don't want to cover any of this up. I'll be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time. Central Daylight Savings Time. Chicago time. And I will be showing all of my samples that I've got with retiring stamp sets. Okay, now I'm going to quick embellish these. Here we go. And you know what? If the pale papaya matches, we're using it. So just a couple little gems on here. And by the way, these gems are on sale as well. So yahoo! I love when stuff is on sale. I think they're 20% off, which is awesome. And you can see I'm just adding a couple of these gems to each of these cards, kind of like that. And that's all that there is to it. It's really, really simple to make some super cute and fun cards. Look at how quick that was. Oh. So there we go. Super quick cards. All right, so let me show you the projects I made today, and then there are links in the description of this video to the classes I mentioned. If you would like to get in on game night, we would love to have you. That will be next Monday. Okay, so I also made this card and this card and this, well, this card was based on this card that I got from Cynthia, and then that card. So, Linda, the card kit I'm using is from the What a Year Memories and More, 50% off right now. And then we also used the On the Horizon set and the Dahlia Days set. And did we use anything else? I don't know. That might have been it. Oh, the All Squared Away. So there you go, friends. Of course, if you would like to purchase any of the supplies that I used in today's live, I would be so grateful for your business. It helps me continue to bring awesome live videos for free to you each week. And you can click the link in my online store to shop with me. I would be so appreciative. Of course, if you could give me the thumbs up, that would really, really help. And of course, if you don't want to miss any of my YouTube videos, just click the subscribe button in the corner there. And thank you guys so much for stamping with me today. I hope you have a great week. And I will be seeing you tomorrow. And again, just watch my my YouTube channel, 10 a.m. Central. See you, friends.